So, I forgot to ask, are we still doing that?
Oh, the tradition, of course.
So, we're gonna keep the tradition at these meetings going. So, Mary, I can have you stand up and go all the way to the back or the side, whatever you want to call it.
Your car.
How far back should we send her? Oh my God, she's leaving.
So our guest speaker today is Mary Botham. She is a successful restaurant owner, real estate investor, and community leader. She believes in helping the community and and she's very passionate about helping people. If you have not had a one-on-one with Mary, I suggest you open your calendars at the meeting, schedule a one-on-one with her. She's great, a great person to know, and she'll definitely help you on social media and stuff like that. She lives in Half Moon Bay. She's awesome. I just can't even talk enough about her. So Mary Botham is going to talk about magnifying your entrepreneurial mindset to ignite your bottom line. Good subject, huh? How many of you have been thinking about that since last week? Yeah. So you're going to get to hear all about that. So if I can have you take your notebooks out, your pens out. If you don't have a notebook, you don't have paper, ask your neighbor.
I have it right here.
Angie came prepared. I love a prepared person. Joe, you got your iPad ready to prepare? Alright. So at this time, why don't we give it up for Mary Botham!
Anyone else need paper? Yes.
Yeah, I'm just going to stand right here. I'm sort of casual. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that is my topic, to cultivate the entrepreneurial mindset. And I love this quote, which I believe is from Zig Ziglar. You can get whatever you want if you help enough other people get what they want. Some of you have heard this before too, right? So, as small business owners, we want to look at what our clients want. We want to look at what our customers want. We may have employees. We want to look at what they want. And certainly our team members, we want to look at what they want. But remember that first part of what this statement said is to get what you want. So today, I want to really concentrate on what you want. Because if you're clear about what you want, you can bring that dreamer out in yourself and connect with the dreamer in someone else. So that's what I'm going to invite you to do today. We're actually going to visit the land of possibilities and think about what you want. And that is truly the way to ignite your bottom line. Because if you are clear on what you want, maybe you have a photo of that car you want, or that house you want, or you know the lifestyle you want, and you put it front and center on your refrigerator, or you have it in your wallet and you can pull it out and look at it, that's how you can get it. Because you already know you want it. And you will be in the direction moving toward that goal, that dream. This isn't about living in the clouds. I'm not talking about some fantasy kind of thing. Like when you win the lotto, you're going to do this, and you're going to do that, and you're going to do this, and even you're going to find the lotto ticket. That's a fantasy. A dream is really a goal with a date on it. So that's when you know you're working on something. You have the dream and you put a date on it and it becomes a goal. As a dreamer, you really understand that you have dreams. You're able to talk about them. And the best part about being a dreamer is connecting with that dreamer and someone else. So let me back up a moment and I'll tell you a little bit about myself. My husband and I know you too, started a restaurant. We actually started in 1979, Princeton Seafood. And my husband and I were living in Colorado at the time, and we were business majors in college. And Marty had a friend who lived here in California who was a commercial fisherman, John Pemberton. And he invited us to come out here and start a fish wholesale business with him. And I was pregnant with our first child at the time, and we were 10 back in 1979. Not we moved cross country, Marty and I, my husband and I, and our cat and our dog. And we didn't know what we wanted as far as a business, but we knew that someday we wanted to travel around the U.S. and see the U.S., and that was our dream. So we were willing to work hard and form this restaurant. And we didn't know anything about fish. The only thing I knew about fish back then was that we had to eat it on Fridays because it was Lent, and I didn't even care that much for fish. So Don, the fisherman, he would put the trays of fish, the boxes of fish out there on the ground, and Marty would memorize half their names, and I would memorize the other half of their names, and we would drive to Chinatown. And of course they had different names, but between us, we could remember the names of the fish and sell that fish in Chinatown. And as I became more and more pregnant and we got used to it, my husband took on more of that. And then in the harbor there was a restaurant for sale. And we bought it. We bought the lease. We didn't buy the building, but we bought the lease. We changed the name, and that became Princeton Seafood, and that was 1981. And we started building this business. First, it was all takeout, little paper boats, and then it became table service. We even opened for breakfast for a while, but that was way too much work. And our third child, we quit breakfast. So let me fast forward to 2004. We had been working that restaurant business for a really long time. And the reality was that we didn't really take vacations. In fact, maybe 5 times in those years we had taken a vacation. And we didn't have money set aside for retirement. I needed somebody like you to help me get a retirement account. So that was the year my husband turned 50. And he got the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad from his brother. Some of you have read it. How many of you have read it? It's a great book, and I got so excited by that book, and in fact I read the whole series. So I decided that we would buy real estate, and I bought our first house over the internet, sight unseen. And my husband and I and our son spent a week there fixing it up, and we got it very nice, and we got it rented out, and we still have that house. And we went on to buy houses all across the country in 5 states. Now, go forward a little more to 2007. And a lot of you probably are concerned for me now because you know with the credit crisis, houses have fallen in value, and it didn't look like our dream was going to happen. Not only that, but our son at that time he was 16, I believe, and he was having extreme difficulties. He was diagnosed with oppositional defiance disorder, and our family was pretty much falling apart. Our finances were in disarray, our restaurant was suffering because of the economy, and our son, it was really, really tough. I mean, it was hard I didn't know if we were going to last, but we did, and 2 things saved me. One was that I had undertaken a long program, it was 7 years at the time, it's since become 8, a Bible study. And I was going once a week, and I had this wonderful supportive group of women also in Bible study, so that was the first thing. And the second thing was that I had started speaking at a real estate club, and one of the people had recommended that it'd be a good idea if I got some speaking training. And I went to Marshall Peter Inspiring Speaker Workshop, and I started taking classes with Marshall Weeder, and I'm looking at Angie because she just had the privilege of hearing her speak not too long ago. Have any of you heard her speak? Well, she calls herself America's Dream Coach, and that's because she really works with people on getting clear about their dreams. So that was the second thing that saved me, because I started remembering that dream that my husband and I had to travel around the U.S. And I started exploring other dreams I had. And I started getting excited. And my husband and I started looking at our restaurant in a different way. And we hired an interior designer. We freshened up our logo. We started looking at what our customers wanted. We had great clam chowder. We didn't have a view, and we didn't offer alcohol, only beer and wine. So we had to look at what our customers wanted. And we started promoting ourselves as the place where locals love to eat. And we discovered that the locals do like having their own place where they know the owners, where they can come in. And it's expensive because food is really expensive right now to eat out, but it's not the most expensive. It's not a high-end restaurant. It's a place you can bring your kids and your family, you can bring your grandmother. So that's what we worked on, getting our restaurant into that place. And it's been amazing. It's been a great journey because by looking at what they wanted, we were getting what we wanted, which was a successful, more profitable restaurant and a member of the community. We started this car show. So on the first Thursday of the month, we have a car show, and we always have a nonprofit that's a 50-50 club, or a 50-50 drawing. And so the nonprofit goes home with half the money, and someone there goes home with half the money. So my dream of being a philanthropist when I was in high school, I'm realizing in a small way with that car show. And I'm giving the people a party every first Thursday, and I invite you all to come out. It's really fun. So that dream my husband had way long time ago to travel around the U.S., that's really been the fuel that has kept us going with our restaurant. It's been the fuel that has helped us to deal with toilets, termites, and tenants in our real estate business. And that dreamer mindset, if you as an entrepreneur, someone who has your own business, is growing a team, or has clients, if you can cultivate that mindset for yourself, you too can be really successful. And I have another quote to share with you. Steve Jobs, in his commencement address at Stanford University, says he looks in the mirror every morning, and he says to himself, "If I die tonight, will I be glad that I did what I am planning to do today?" And if we can look at our own lives that way, is what we're planning to do today moving us forward on what we want, on our dreams? Are we helping ourselves move forward, or are we helping someone else move forward? Then that's the way to live a dream come true life. Dreams also create rapport, and they create an intimacy. If you know someone's dream, you know something unique and personable about them. A lot of times people ask me, because I did go on and become a certified dream coach, and I do this as a small business in addition to my restaurant, and because I learned the 3-step process, get clear about your dream, believe in your dream, and take action on your dream, I'm able to help other people now, which gives my own life a beauty and an excitement. Because when you can help someone get their dream, get clear about it, it's such a joy. So that's been really good for me. But I find that a lot of women especially feel like to dream is a bit selfish. Shouldn't they put their kids first? Shouldn't they put their husband first? Shouldn't they put their clients first? But really, if you're clear about your dream, you have a passion, and you know what you want to do. In fact, that very passion, that very dream becomes your ultimate time management tool. But a lot of people don't want to share their dream. And maybe some of you feel that way. And the reason is you're a little afraid that other people might laugh at you. Or you might have a really good idea and you're afraid someone might steal it from you. Someone might expect you to do something if you share your dream. But what I would like to do now is I would really like to take us all to the land of possibility and to do a small dream exercises. Are you guys with me on that?
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to ask Angie to pass around a clean piece of paper and a pen if you don't have it. If you need a pen, she's got pens. So
Anyone need a pen? Just paper.
and Eric and Elias are you going to participate?
Yes, as best as possible, because
Okay.
we're
That would be great.
trying to record it too.
That's okay, that's okay.
Oh yeah.
So they'll need paper also.
Oh, beautiful.
All right, when you get your piece of paper,
I got one.
thank you, Auntie. All right, so take your piece of paper and fold it in half. All right, and then take that and fold it into threes. And this is a little harder, but they don't have to be absolutely perfect. This is just a way for us to get some divisions on our paper without drawing lines. Okay, so it looks like this. All right, everybody got it? You need another piece of paper? If you fold it into three, after you fold it in half, then fold it into three. Okay? So fold it into half and then fold it into three. So folding doesn't matter. If you didn't get it right, it's no reflection on
So
your
fold it in
tree.
half and fold it like this.
Into three.
Three. Okay.
So it will look like this. So why don't you use that one since you're filming? Does anyone else need one?
Who needs a new piece of paper? Anybody?
Hi. Sherry, this
No, Eric. Okay, choose. All right, now what I would like you to do is on your piece of paper on the left side, I want you to write 6 words. And the words are relationship. It doesn't really matter, but on the left side works really well. So like this, relationships. The second word is health in your next section, your next little section. The third word is wealth. The next word is career or / business. If you're a business owner, put business there. Next is lifestyle. And last but not least is outrageous. So let me say those again. We have relationship, health, wealth, business or career, lifestyle, and outrageous. All right, now I'm going to take you on a little closed-eye meditation. And I've actually asked our waitress not to bring the food during the closed eye. So if your food isn't coming, that's why. So I'm starting now. So this won't take very long. It's a short journey. And I invite you to put your feet firmly on the floor and to close your eyes. And bring your body into a very relaxed state. And even though you hear the noises of the restaurant, just let your mind go to wherever it will. In a moment, I'm going to ask you to take 3 deep breaths. With the first breath, breathe in the positive energy of possibility and breathe out your cares and concern. Breathe in with your nose and out with your mouth. With the second and third deep breaths, see if you can relax even more and begin to feel the possibilities that your life has to offer bubble up within inside you. So go ahead and begin with the 3 deep breaths. Feel very safe and comfortable on this short journey we're going to take to your land of possibilities. Imagine in your mind that you're in a beautiful place. This is your own beautiful place, and for each of you it's probably something different. Some of you might be in a redwood forest with the sun shining through the trees. Some of you might be in a room in your home or a garden filled with fragrant flowers and butterflies. It could be overlooking the ocean with a warm tropical breeze. Try and see your beautiful place with as much detail as you can. This beautiful place is always here for you. This is a place where you can come and connect with the inner dreamer that is inside of each of you. Feel the inner dreamer inside of you and let that dreamer come to the surface. When you're ready, invite in your head that dreamer to speak to you. What does this part of you, this dreamer inside of you, wish for? Feel the possibilities that could exist in your life. Don't worry right now about how you're going to make it happen. Right now, just feel the possibilities. What does this dreamer want for the relationships in your life? See if you can see any picture in your mind of what your relationships can look like. What about your health? What does the dreamer want for your health and for your body and your physical being here on this earth? What about abundance and prosperity? What does your inner dreamer want for you in terms of wealth? Be open and receptive to whatever this part of you is telling you right now. Just let it keep coming. What about for your business, for your career, what you're doing to make money? What is your inner voice wishing for, wanting? It may be something completely new, or it may be something you're already working on. Just let it come, whatever it is. What lifestyle is your inner dreamer seeking? Is it a certain type of car? Or a certain home? Where is it located? In your mind, you can quickly move from vision to vision. Who are you with and what are you doing? Are you doing volunteer work for an organization you care about deeply? In your mind, you can walk right up to that car and you can open the door. You can see what it is. What type of car is it? Know that this is a safe, beautiful place that you can come back to anytime you want. You and your dreamer are really one and the same. Your dreamer is willing to tell you what he or she wants because it's what you want inside yourself. When you're ready, come back into this room and feel the other dreamers here in the room with you. And open your eyes.
I didn't really want to come back, but
While you have the time and you just visited with your dreamer, look at your paper and those categories and write down whatever came to you. And I'm going to give you 2 minutes to do that. All right, does anyone need more time? Would you like another minute?
yeah, the rest of the day, please. I could sleep better in this state of mind, I tell you.
All right. Mark Twain says that if you think you can or you think you can't, you are probably right. So with that in mind, who would be willing to share one dream that they came up with that's new or different, that they didn't expect?
For some reason, when it came to career, one little subsection of what I wanted to do came about, we were talking cookies, I'm like, cookies for cancer, I'm like, sort of a non-profit. It popped in my head, I'm like,
Wow, that's great.
this is all of our private conversations.
Yeah.
There's something there.
Yes, and sharing your dream is really important because someone else may say, oh, I know someone with a kitchen. We might be able to help her on that dream. Who else has a dream that they would like to share? Come on, you guys.
Well, on the outrageous side, people live in Green, I'm living in Green 4 months out of the year.
Oh, can I come visit?
Absolutely.
Because
I mean, I might even go to 6 months to meet all my friends.
it was in a group like this when I shared this exercise when I got one of my outrageous dreams, and that is to travel to a different country every year. And it was someone else's outrageous dream, and I said, I'm going to have that for my outrageous dream too. You had an outrageous dream, or a dream, I'm sorry. What was yours?
I built my business to a level where it's self-sustaining, making enough profit, for having to support a simple lifestyle, go on vacation, with a little over to go to charity.
Very good. So your dream has multiple parts. Great. Anyone else? Helen?
I would like to travel by yacht, all the Caribbean islands, you know, and
That's a
my
great
dream.
dream.
I love sea. My dream is to have a house, to have a land or a house on the seacoast and go and swim in the sea every day. Because swimming in the sea, you will have so much health.
Yes.
When I lived in the Southern Union, we went to the relaxing coast every week. When you come back, you're like,
Rejuvenated, I bet, revived.
Be able to have enough time to put into my business to just, exponentially increase those efforts and help more people.
That is certainly well needed today. Did you have a dream, Christy?
Yeah, mine's a little different. I don't want to be. My dream is to not have to work. My dream is to, you mentioned the redwoods and the beach, but my dream home is on the beach with the redwoods right back of me.
Oh, beautiful.
My second home, and close to home so we can do night trips or evening things, and to live in Tuscany 6 months out of the year.
Wow. That would be wonderful. Well, at this point in the exercise, I usually invite people to pair up and share your dream with another partner. Would you be willing to do that? How many of you would be willing to do that? No? Yes? Okay. So find a partner and then I will explain the exercise. So you two, do you want to partner up? And you two, you two, you two, you two. Okay, great. We've got enough partners. Do you want to partner with Eric?
Specifically, what are we sharing with the dream?
Okay, so what I would like you to do for this exercise is one of you will be partner A. And for this, we're just going to pick the one with the shortest hair to make it easy. Okay, so partner
Thank God I'm out, right?
Partner A is going to share first. And don't begin until I explain everything. So partner A, well, all of you, in just a moment, I'm going to give you some time to pick one dream for this exercise. And then during the exercise, partner A will go first and then we'll switch. And partner A will share their one dream. Now that dream is the one that would probably make the most difference of why you come to these meetings. Why are you coming here? Is it to work on your business, to be more of a successful thinker, to network, whatever it is, that dream would do you the most service to pick. And partner B has a really important job because they're going to be saying, what else? What else? And that's how you learn to cultivate the mindset of an entrepreneur where you can ask other people what their dream is. What else? That's the key phrase to find out what other people's dreams are. So I want you to really work on getting your partner to expand on their dream, to envision it every way, who they're with, what they're wearing, what they're doing, what they're achieving, why it's important to them. Okay? I think we're gonna go 2 minutes each partner, because I don't think 1 minute's quite enough, and I'm gonna time it. So are you clear on what we do? Partner A is talking about their dream. Talking. Partner B is saying, what else? Tell me more. Who are you with? Get partner A talking. And then I'll call time, and then we'll switch, and partner A or partner B will do the talking about their dream. Okay, any questions? Okay. Because just by doing that, you will connect on a different level, in a different way, with all the people that you meet. Now, I don't want to just leave you here in this state, because as the dream coach, what we do is we actually have a 10-step process to take people also to believe in their dream, work on their doubts, their fears, which will probably come up, that's normal, and then to believe in their dream, besides all the doubt and fears, and then to go for practices that help you become the person that you want to be so that you can achieve your dream, and then to look at strategies, and then to live as a dreamer. That's part of the 10-step process, and I did bring my workbook if anybody would like to look at it. But for today, thinking about that one dream that you chose, I want you to think, what is one thing that you could do this week that would move you forward on that dream? It doesn't have to be a big thing. Maybe you want to move to Crete. So what would it take? What is one small thing that you could do this week for that dream? Or you want a house in a certain place. What is one small thing that you could do this week? We call that a wow, within 1 week. So on your papers, turn on to the other side and write W-O-W, wow, within 1 week. And write down that one small action plan that you can do that will move you forward in some way on your dream. It can be as simple as sharing your dream with someone. That could be one small step. And really, sharing your dream is very powerful action, and I'm so proud that all of you did that today, that you took that and did that. Does anyone need more time? Maybe just another second or two? Looks like everyone's got a wow. So, the week starts now, and you've got a whole week. And when we come together next week, that's a way that we can keep ourselves accountable. Because successful people, mastermind groups, that's what they do to keep each other accountable. Did you do your wow? Are you working towards your dream? I remember you talked about it. And did you look into that bakery? Did you look into that house builder? What have you done for your dream? Is what you want strong enough so that you will believe in it and take action on it even when no one else will? And I want to leave you here today with a quote by Oprah Winfrey, one of the richest women in America, who says that with her business, what she was trying to create was a fun place to work. And this is what she said: if I had to attribute my success in life to one thing, it was that I believed in my dreams even when no one else did.